7 principles that can move your life from point A to point B. 7 principles that can change your financial life. 7 principles that can transform your business. 7 principles that can transform your marriage, your relationship, everything you do. That's what I'm going to be sharing with you today.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment. The difference between the rich and the poor is knowledge. Financial Intelligence Moment is designed to expose some of the financial mistakes that has kept the poor poorer. The poor desires financial security, while the rich takes risk with financial intelligence to achieve financial freedom. The poor in most cases has just one means of income, while the rich has multiple streams of income. The question is, do you spend more than you earn?
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. Welcome to the Grace Impact Radio, where word, music, and entertainment lives. Now, today, on today's edition of Financial Intelligence Moment with the FBI Coach, today I'll be sharing with you the 7 principles that will transform everything you do, everything about life, everything about destiny. That's what I'll be sharing with you today. If sounds like what you want to hear, if this sounds like what you want to watch, I want you to stick around. Welcome to Grace Impact Radio. My name is Charles Eze. They call me the FBI Coach. FBI stands for Financial and Business Intelligence Coach. What I do is to delete what people know about money and restore a new thinking system in them. I help my clients make money, training them and teaching them how they can monetize what they love, how they can transform what they love into stream of income. I have done this for thousands of persons and I'm still doing it, and I teach people how to monetize their knowledge, how to monetize their skill, how to monetize their expertise. I teach people the 3 M's of money: how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. All right, enough of that. Let's go right into what we have for today. Now, today I'll be teaching you the 7 principles that will increase your income drastically, the 7 principles that can change everything you do in life. I have done this severally. It's working for me, it's working for my mentees, it's working for a whole lot of persons I have come across, including my mentors. It's working for them, and this has been proven, this has been tested, it is trusted, and it's going to stay for generations to come. Now, if you're ready, I want you to type in the comment section, I am ready. Now, for those joining on Facebook, for those joining on YouTube, I beg your pardon. I welcome all my returning subscribers. I appreciate every one of you. I thank you for hanging out with me. And those joining for the first time, I want you to click on the subscription button so that next time I post any content, you'll be the first to know. And please remember to like this video. I want you to comment. So I also want you to share it so that a whole lot of persons can benefit from this. Let's be a blessing wholesale. Okay, then get your pen, get your paper, because we are ready to move. The first thing you need to do is to decide exactly what you want. I've come across a lot of persons who don't know what they want. I've come across a lot of people who don't even know why they want what they want. I mean, it can be confusing sometimes. I've been in that situation where I'm in crossroad. I don't know what to do. I don't know why I should take this decision. I don't know what's in it for me. What do I have at the end of the tunnel? When I get to such crossroads, what I do is to go to my maker. I go on my knees and I talk to God. I pray. I ask God for direction. I ask Him for discernment. Sometimes I can't tell you that I hear God speak to me, "Oh, Charles, my son, this is how you're gonna do it." No, but He gives me this peace in my heart. I have this conviction in my heart that I should go ahead with this decision. I should go ahead with that step. And anytime I follow that decision, I don't make mistakes. Sometimes when I'm driving, he speaks to me sometimes. And how does he speak to me? He drop it in my spirit, like a thought will just come to me. Hey Charles, why not do it this way? Why not do it that way? Sometimes I might be reading a book and the idea will come to me. So God speaks to us in diverse ways. It's left for you to find out how he speaks to you so you can maximize the opportunity. Now, if you don't know how God speaks to you, sometimes you might say to yourself, oh, there's one thing in my spirit that said I should even do this thing, or I wish I did it. That's God speaking to you. Okay, so you have to be specific on what you want. Now, if you want to increase your income, you need to decide the specific amount you want. If your income is $5,000 every month and you want to increase to $10,000 every month, or you want to increase it to $15,000 every month, that you need to write it down. Now, someone said, Charles, I haven't even seen $1,000, and you're talking about $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. You also need to pull your mind out of where you are to the higher place where you want to be. The best way to do it is to sit down and ask yourself, in the last 3-4 months, how much have I earned on every month? Every month, how much have I earned? Now, when you get this figure, sum it together, add a 0 to it, and make it your monthly goal. Did you get that? Put it in the comment section. I say, whatever you've earned from January to date, sum it together, put a 0 in it. So if what you've earned is 1,000, 1,000, that's $3,000, right? Put a 0 in front of it. That makes it $30,000. You are going to stretch yourself, and I will teach you how you're going to stretch yourself in these 7 principles that will make you earn that amount. It's not a rocket science. This is what we have done. I do this often. I sit down to reassess how much I have made within a specific period, and I stretch myself. And sometimes I realize that amount. Sometimes I don't achieve that set goal, but I'm very far from where I used to be. There is no way you carry out this exercise that you will remain at the same spot as long as you do everything I have shared with you. So the first one, decide exactly what you want. Decide the amount you want. Decide how you want that relationship to be. Decide how you want that business to go. Decide whatever promotion you want on your job. You need to be specific about it. The second step is to write it down on a paper. Now, it's not enough for you to say, oh, I want this. Yes, I'm very specific. I want the blue, orange, yellow car. I want this blue, orange, yellow Ferrari. Like I said, you must be specific. It's not enough to be specific. You will need to write it down. A goal that is not written is like a smoke. It fizzles away. It's insubstantial. You know, a written goal becomes something you can see, something you can modify, something you can touch, something you can read, as in you modify it if necessary, something you can work with. You need to write it down. Okay. Then the third step is to set deadline. Is to set deadline for your goal. I want to make $15,000 every month between now and the end of July, between now and the end of the year, between now and the end of the third quarter. So you need to be specific. Pick a reasonable time, pick a reasonable date, a reasonable period, and write down the date when you want to achieve that target, when you want to achieve that thing you have set aside for yourself. Now, someone will say to me, oh, Charles, you are teaching us how to write goals. Well, you might call it writing goals, but whatever it is, this principle works. It's not only at the beginning of the year or towards the end of the year you carry out this principle. You can do this every month. You can do this every quarter. I don't do it every month. I do it every quarter. At the end of the quarter, I assess myself. I reappraise myself. I ask myself what worked, what didn't work, what did I do well, how am I going to improve on these things I did in the first quarter, in the second quarter, in the last 3 months. This is the amount I earned. How much am I how much am I worth in the next quarter? It all depends on carrying out this exercise. So you need to set a deadline. And we also need to now in setting that deadline, if the goal is big enough, how you achieve it will definitely show. Okay, so you need to set deadline. Then you also, now another thing that deadline does for you is that it serves as a forcing system in your brain. It keeps your reticular activating system awake to work at all times. It keeps moving you closer to all the resources which you need to achieving that goal. You know, your subconscious mind is awake. It works faster and more efficiently when you decide on what you want, and you have a specific time attached to it. There are no unrealistic goals, let me put it this way, but you have only unrealistic deadlines. So if you don't achieve your goal by your deadline, what to do? You need to set another one. Okay, you need to set another one. Now the fourth step in achieving in having this principle work for you is to make a list of a few things which you can think of you want, or you want to possibly achieve within this specific period of time. You need to make a list of it. Make a list of for example, you start with making a list of the obstacles and difficulties which you want to overcome. Now, this is where the SWOT analysis comes in. SWOT is the SWOT, right? Carrying out SWOT analysis tells you about your strength, about your weakness, about your opportunities and threats. So you make a list of all the obstacles and difficulties you will have to overcome. You might have to surmount. You might have to deal with. And these obstacles and difficulties is both external and internal in order to achieve your goal. For example, you say to yourself, okay, I wake up late. Now, the first obstacle I need to deal with is waking up late. So I will start waking up early. Another obstacle could be I eat too much, or I talk too much, or I talk too much without taking action. So what do you do in that area? You get a journal, you get a jotter, you get a hard copy or soft copy or ebook, or let's say ebook. Sorry about that. You get an e-note. You make a list of the things you want to do for the day, and as you are moving, you are taking it. Okay, so that helps you deal with procrastination. Okay, so all those difficulties, you started with internal, then you move to external. Of course, sleeping too much is an internal thing. Not taking decision is an internal thing. Then you move to external. What are the external forces I need to deal with? What are the external difficulties I need to deal with in order to achieve this, my set target, to achieve this thing? You list it out. Think. You can sit in a quiet place, and as the thought comes to you, you put it down. You might not get everything you want at one sitting. You might be having your bath. That thought will come to you. Look, this might be an external or internal challenges, difficulties, obstacles. You quickly go and add it to your list. So make a list of additional knowledge and gaps you need to bridge, additional skills you would need in order to acquire what you want to set as your goal. I have seen people who set financial goals, who set financial targets, or they earn $3,000 every month, and they want to make it $30,000 by adding the zero in front of it. The question is, you have written this thing down. So what do you need to do to earn that? Of course, earning $30,000 from 3,000 to 30,000, you will definitely not be the same kind of person. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, and you are expecting a different result. So you want a different result, you need to be a different person. Sometimes towards the end of last year, I have this, it's become my lifestyle for some years. Every quarter, I learn new skill. No matter how trivial, no matter how small that skill might be, I learn new skill. So one of the things I did last quarter, which was January, February, March, was to learn new skill. I said to myself, like, I'm tired of the way I earn. I want to earn with the big boys. I want to increase my income drastically. So what I did was to put some resources together. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I had to put forces together, and I paid for a training over £2,400. It's a lot of money, but I stretched myself. I needed to bridge a gap. I needed to thread on the surface I have never walked on before. I needed to do something I have never done before. And I gave it all my shot. So you need to identify what skills do you need to learn. What skills do you need to acquire that will help you make this income which you want? What gaps do you need to bridge? Make a list of the people whose cooperation and support will help you acquire that goal. And these are some of the things I listed out. Apart from the fact that I needed to learn that skill, I also wrote down the list of persons I need to connect with. Who do I need at this point? So you make a list of all those people. You make a list of everything, every places you will need to go to. You can think everything you can think of that will help you achieve that task, that will help you achieve that written goal, that written desire, whatever it is. You need to make a list of it. The responsibilities that you need to take, those you would need, those you would not need. So you are beyond the obstacles, you're also writing the needs. The need you're writing you're identifying the need gaps. Okay. Whenever I conduct training for companies, I share what I call training need assessments. It's a form where I give the company to fill. They will tell me the gaps which they need. And with that, I will tailor my training package to meet their need. That's why whenever I give out trainings to these people, it's not something I just read from random places. As a matter of fact, 99% of the time when I see the feedback from the training needs assessment, I laugh, because everything there, I have either practiced it or I have conducted training on it. So what I do is to modify it to suit that particular company, and I smile to my bank. Okay, so you need to identify what you should do. Make a list of everything you will need that will help you achieve this goal. All right. Then number 5, are you getting value from what I'm sharing with you? By the way, if you haven't shared the link to the YouTube and the Grace Impact Radio link, please share with your friends, share with your loved ones, share with your team members, share with your clients, share with your enemies, because that will make them be at peace with you. Okay, so let's move to number 5. The number 5 step is to organize your list, both sequence and priority. It's important to prioritize. It's important to list out the activities. You organize your activities in sequence, the way it is required. What you should do first, what you should do second, what you need to do third, what you need to do later on, and all that. You need to put it in sequence. Then make a list the priorities that will enable you to determine what is more important. Because in as much as you have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 list, the things you need to do, you need to prioritize. Which one comes first? Is it number 7? Is it number 5? Is it number 2? Is it actually number 1 that comes first? You need to put it you need to place them according to priority. Okay. Sometimes sequence and priority are the same, but they are not. They are different things. Okay, so you need to put them in sequence, and then at the same time prioritize, shovel it. Which one comes first? Which one should I handle first? Which one should I take second? It's important you do that. If you don't do that, you might have issues tackling the right thing and taking on the second item. Okay, now number 6, another thing you need to do is to identify who should go with you. Identify who should go with you. Now, what I mean on this 6th step is I've seen some persons who write down these things they want to achieve. They are very clear about it, but the people in their life don't help them achieve that goal. The friends they keep, the company they keep, the people they talk to. So who do you talk to? You can't be on road C and you expect someone on road A to help you get to road C if the person is not going your way. If I'm traveling to, if I'm on, take for example, I'm on Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria, okay, and I want to go to Okpebi. Okpebi is just close to Allen Avenue. If I'm on the opposite direction, which leads to Oba, of course I will not get to Okpebi. It's going to be a very long journey for me to turn around and come back to that specific route. So you need to identify the people you need. Not everybody you need in your life at this point in time. The eagle. When it's time for the eagle to shed its old look, the eagle goes alone. The eagle stays alone. This is the time for you to stay alone. This is the time for you to separate yourself from those who are not adding value to your life, those who are not moving you forward. I'm not saying you should start quarreling with people. I need you to understand me. But that advice which they give you that has not moved you forward, it is about time to separate yourself from them. It is about time to decide who exactly do you need that will help you move forward in life, that will help you achieve those goals, that will help you move faster and you can accelerate even more faster. I hope that makes sense. All right, then step 7, take action. Take action on your immediate plan. Take action immediately. Don't procrastination. Sorry about that. Don't procrastinate. I said take the first step. Get going. Start taking the baby steps. When a baby wants to walk, a baby doesn't get it overnight. A baby gets up, try to walk, he falls, he tries to walk again, he falls the second time, he tries to walk. So like a baby, take the first step. Get going. Get busy. And don't delay. There's no delay in this. Get to action. Procrastination is not only the thief of time, but is the thief of life. In our mastermind group, we call it our business hangout, where we share values, we talk about things that can change your life, that can change your business. We review books, we encourage one another. We are reviewing a book, 21 Reasons Why You Are Not Yet a Millionaire. Maybe I will have to talk about that book on one of these days. 21 Reasons You Are Not Yet a Millionaire. One of great authors in Nigeria wrote that book. Now, one of the things we talked about last week, is because, was it last week? Yeah. You are not yet a millionaire because you are procrastinating. You are not taking action. You have not decided to be a millionaire. So procrastination is not only the thief of time, it is also the thief of life. Procrastination can steal from you. Procrastination are found in the lives of knowledgeable people. There are 3 categories of people on earth. We have the knowledge-based, the vision-based, and the creative-based, the creators. So the knowledge-based persons are those who know a lot, but they don't take action. procrastination is their second name. Oh, I will do it tomorrow. Oh, is that thing? Okay, don't worry. I'll do it. But they never get to do those things. They know a lot. They talk about everything, but they don't take action. The vision based are those who know what they want, why they want, how they want it. They take action. They achieve results. Then the creative based are those who create things out of nothing. Those are the vision breathers. They birth things, So I moved from being a knowledge based person to becoming a creative based person because I joined mastermind group like our business hangout we have. So if you want to be part of the business hangout, you can chat me up on WhatsApp, and I'll leave my WhatsApp number on the screen. And for those listening on the radio, you can take the number. It's +234 70 33 10 93 63. I'll call it again. +234 70 33 10 93 63. That's my WhatsApp number. Chat me up and I'll share the link with you. Okay, so we talked about procrastination. So you need to deal with procrastination. I moved from I moved from a knowledge base to becoming a vision base, and from vision base I had to find myself a mentor, join mastermind group, join peer pressure groups. I had an accountability partner that moved me from where I was to where I desire to be. I'm not yet where I want to be. I'm still shooting higher and higher. But you also need to know that winners take the first step. They don't talk about it. They take the first step. They are action oriented. Winners are willing to take action with no guarantees of success. I mean, they don't know what is in the front, but they just take action. They just keep moving. Winners are willing to face the failure and the disappointment, yet they win at the end of the day. Winners are those who face the music, and at the end of the day, they conduct the choir. So you need to face your fear. You need to face that disappointment. You need to face that challenge. You need to get out of your comfort zone. You need to get out of that place that has not helped you move forward in life. You need to get out of it and start doing things. Start taking action. Action separates the boys from the men. Action separates the talkers from the doers. Action separates those who have results from those who talk about the results. You need to start taking action. Now, these are the 7 steps, and I will give you a bonus. I'll give you number 8 is a bonus. You need to do something every day that moves you in the direction of what you want to achieve in life. You need to do something every day. So it's not enough for you to take action. You need to start taking the right action. What do I mean by taking the right action? Do anything that moves you closer to your goal, at least one step closer to your ultimate goal. Now, when you do something every day that moves you in the direction of your goal, you are developing momentum. You are gathering momentum. It's building you up on the inside. Now, this momentum motivates you. This momentum energizes you. This momentum inspires you. This momentum generates adrenaline on the inside of you. And as you develop this momentum, you'll find it increasing every day, each passing day. It's easy to take more steps towards your goal when this momentum is increasing, and that's one of the things taking that step does for you. Okay, it will soon become an easy and automatic way to achieving your goal, because everything you hold tenaciously in your heart, sooner than you know it becomes your dream. It becomes your reality. It becomes whatever you have desired to achieve. So I believe that if you put these 7 principles to work, if you put these 7 steps to work, there's nothing you want to achieve in life that you will not achieve. Now, for those who join us late and you want to listen to this again, you can check it out on my YouTube channel, FBI Coach, one word, FBI Coach. You'll have it on my YouTube channel. You can grab it, you can write it down and put it to practice. It's loaded. I have put this to practice several times. It's working in my life. It's working in the life of my mentees, my students, and my business associate is working in the life of my mentors. Okay, and that's what I want to share. That's what I have shared with you today, and I believe I've been a blessing wholesale to you. I want you to be a blessing wholesale to someone by sharing the link to the YouTube channel. When you go to the YouTube channel, or if you're on the YouTube already, please share the link with others so they can benefit from what you have gained today. Thank you very much for hanging out with me on the Grace Impact Radio, where world music and entertainment lives. Next week, same time, same station. Don't miss it. Until then, remain financially intelligent, because financial intelligence is the key competence you need to succeed in this earth. Thank you very much and have a great day.
This is Financial Intelligence Moment.
Until next week, manage your expenses, increase your income, and keep working towards financial freedom.